Hello, unlimited friends. It's Zara back again with Q&A about the law of attraction and how to apply it to our lives. Our question today comes from Carla, and she says, I just want to ask for your advice and guidance on meditations or prayers following divorce. Feeling unworthy and struggling with overwhelm. My usual bounce back meditations and techniques aren't working. So I'd love to try some new ones. Carla, thank you so much for your question. Really appreciate it. Before I get into the response, I just want to introduce myself briefly to those of you who are new here. Hi, I'm Zara. I write the blog ZMAHOON.com, and on this YouTube channel, it is my intention to make law of attraction easy to understand and really simple to apply in practical ways to our lives by answering questions from my subscribers. All right, so let's get into the answer for Carla. Carla, I'm guessing that as you come out of this experience, that it's created an emotional upheaval in your life. And what that means in law of attraction terms is that you are low on the emotional scale with a lot of momentum. Let me translate. If you're not familiar with the emotional scale, it is simply a way to line up emotions from those that feel bad all the way up to those that feel good. So love and freedom and joy are right at the top of the emotional scale, and right at the bottom is feeling powerless, is feeling depression. And momentum is how bad you're feeling or how good you're feeling. So if you're feeling really excited, you have a lot of momentum on the emotion of excitement. And if you're feeling really bad, then you have a lot of momentum on the emotion of depression or fear or something like that. In your case, because you're coming out of this emotional upheaval, and as you've said yourself, that you're feeling unworthy and struggling with overwhelm. When we feel unworthy, basically we feel that we have no power, that we are not important. That puts us really low on the emotional scale. And coming out of a divorce, also there's a lot of guilt involved. I should have done that, or blame involved. That person did that and they shouldn't have done that. And guilt and blame are both really low on the emotional scale. So is anger and revenge. All of these emotions of feeling anger, why did this happen to me? Or revenge, I hope this person gets feels what it's like, what they've done to me, right? I know I experienced all those feelings when I was coming out of my divorce. And so that's pretty low on the emotional scale. And when it has a lot of momentum, how do you know if you have a lot of momentum? You keep thinking the same thought over and over and over again. That is what momentum is like. So I'm guessing that you have a lot of momentum. And when you have a lot of negative momentum, same applies to positive momentum. When you have a lot of positive momentum, it is really difficult to settle into meditation. So I'm going to advise you not to even try. This is not a time for meditation. Meditation is going to be so much easier for you to do when you feel better and just a few notches better. So I'm going to recommend that you don't try meditation for just now, because the more you try and control your thoughts as you sit for meditation, the more you try and control them, the more they're going to come at you, and your thoughts just now are not positive thoughts. That's why you're going to have difficulty going into meditation. So the difference between being low and being high on the emotional scale and sitting for meditation is that when you're low on the emotional scale, soon as you sit down and you start trying to find that space between your thoughts, you're thinking negative thoughts and it makes it harder. Whereas when you're high on the emotional scale, even though you have momentum, the kind of thoughts that you're thinking are positive thoughts, joyful thoughts. It's really difficult to control momentum at a negative place. So what you have to do is to allow negative momentum to subside. It's like rolling a ball, or if you, when you roll a ball, it comes to a stop eventually. So just now your emotions are like that rolling ball. You've got to let that emotion lose its momentum and kind of subside before you'll be able to do meditation effectively. Another example is a swing. When a swing is going really fast, it's difficult to get in front of it because that person who's on the swing is going to hit you. And that's really what you're trying to do just now, is you're trying to get in front of the swing by using meditation. You're trying to stop the movement of that negative emotion with meditation. And I'm going to say to you that that is not a suitable thing to do just now. It's not a suitable strategy. Let that swing lose its momentum and start becoming slower and slower and slower. When it slows down, you can sit for meditation. And when it completely comes to a stop, you are going to have the most amazing meditations ever. In the meantime, I'm going to recommend for you to do a couple of different things. The first one is watch some comedy. Take your mind off of what has happened by engaging yourself in listening to something that is funny. And if you're not being able to focus on that, then I would recommend listening to some audiobooks or YouTube videos that are about thinking positive thoughts. So listen to someone else's wisdom, and that will help you, first of all, to understand your situation better, how you created it, because you did. Everything that happens is a co-creation. You had your role in it, and understanding your role in it is going to help you to feel better. Number 3, I'm going to say that the strategy, the law of attraction tool that is going to work best for you at this point in time is affirmations. So try this affirmation that I'm going to suggest you use. Say to yourself over and over again, like a mantra, even though I can't see the evidence of it immediately, I know I'm willing to believe that things are always working out for me and the universe loves me. I know that things are always working out for me, even though I can't see the evidence immediately, and I know and I believe that the universe loves me. It's going to just soothe you and make you feel better in here. When you feel better in here, that is a sign that negative momentum is dissipating. It's coming to a stop. And now you can engage in meditation. The next thing that I'm going to advise you to do is to engage in things that feel good to you. So maybe go to the gym, work out, because when you work out or you dance, that helps to flow energy through your whole body. It helps clear your energy nodes through your body, and it helps the energy to flow, and that's going to make you feel better. Inertia is going to make you feel worse. And so these are some of the things that happen when people fall into depression. They don't want to engage in exercise. But when they do get out of bed, they feel better when they do go for a walk, they feel better, because when you engage in those kinds of physical exercise, you allow the energy from the universe to flow through your body, and that helps to rejuvenate not just your mind but also your body. Lastly, I'm going to advise you, if you have a pet, if you own a pet animal like a dog or a cat, hug them, squeeze them, hold them, because they want to help you to feel better, and you will feel better when you express love for them. Because what happens when we go down the emotional scale to a place of not feeling good or depression is that we are not flowing love. We are not flowing love to anyone around us. We are not flowing love to ourselves. And that is one of the reasons why you have this feeling of not being worthy, as you've stated in your comment. So an absence of love feels like unworthiness. But when you start flowing love, even though it's not love that you're flowing to yourself, it's love that you're flowing towards an animal, whether you own the animal or you're just looking at cute cat pictures on the internet, or if you're looking out of your window and watching bunny rabbits jump around or birds fly, any of that, and just expressing love for all of that will make you feel better. And when you feel better, now you'll be able to sit down and enjoy meditation. Meditation is a patch that helps us to bypass thinking. That's why it is so helpful. But when thoughts are going through your mind at a really fast speed, it's like you want meditation to be the thing that stops a rolling car. And that's just not going to be possible for you from where you are just now. So Carla, I hope that this helps you and also helps anyone else who is in that same situation where negative momentum is really high. Take care, folks. I hope you visit again, and I hope that you enjoy this video. Please do remember to give us a like and a subscribe before you leave. And of course, comments are always welcome. Questions are always welcome. There's nothing I like better than responding to questions from my viewers. All right. Bye for now.